This is The Scoop for Thursday.
I'm Lisa Marzilli with the WMNF News headlines. Hillsborough County could be the next local government to ban artificial intelligence data centers as communities across the country rally to block their construction. A Hillsborough County Circuit judge has exonerated a woman who was charged with harassing a first responder, child abuse, and misuse of a wireless 911 system a year after the incident. WMNF's Julia Sard reports she was pregnant at the time and suffered injury during the arrest.
Sandra Zikri was arrested at the scene of her brother's traffic stop in July 2025.
It was really hard to go through. I mean, I'm still in the state of shock. I feel speechless, honestly.
At the time, Deputy Alex Almager of the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office claimed she broke HALO law, a verbal command that instructs citizens to stay 25 feet away from first responders. The court had to review the footage of 3 different body cams to dismiss all 3 of Zikri's criminal charges. She says the charges against her husband, who tried warning the deputy that his wife was disabled and pregnant during the arrest, are likely to be dropped.
Cops cannot be using laws to enforce their own agenda. You know, the law says this, you have to go by this. You can't twist it up just to justify your own behavior.
Reverend Carl Soto, a disabled civil rights activist, was also stopped by Deputy Almager over a decorative license plate in 2024. Soto says despite informing the deputy he had recently undergone spinal surgery, he was slammed onto the ground during his arrest.
There's multiple acts of constitutional violations in my case that resulted in significant injuries, and the evidence clearly establishes that.
Both Zikri and Soto requested that the Department of Justice look into their cases. They claimed Deputy Almager needed to be investigated for misconduct. Soto says the local DOJ office reached out with a request to meet. For WMNF News, I'm Julia Saad.
Port Tampa Bay has begun work on its new terminal. As WMNF's Daria Miranova reports, the project will expand cruise capacity and bring millions of dollars to the region.
A major expansion is underway at Port Tampa Bay. The project would increase the port's cruise traffic to more than 2 million passengers each year and generate an estimated $100 million for the local economy. Port Tampa Bay President and CEO Paul Anderson says a new terminal is an investment in the future.
We're looking at 5 acres, the old Metro Port, Banana Docks. Many people knew it by that name. We're now going to create the infrastructure to support future growth for generations for Port Tampa Bay and our cruise industry.
A local traveler, Sergei Kuznetsov, says he often drives 3 to 4 hours to other Florida ports because they offer better cruise options. A new terminal in Tampa would mean more cruises closer to home.
We've heard a great idea that our port of Tampa will be expanding, and more cruises are going to come out of our city here. So I think that is a great idea.
Port officials say it will be the first cruise terminal built here in more than 25 years. It is scheduled to open in 2029. For WMNF News, I'm Daria Miranova.
Just days before the new school year begins, the Hillsborough County School Board changed its dress code again. The move comes after public outcry regarding a new requirement on leggings and spandex. Jessica Eagle, a student at Wharton High, spoke out against the requirement at a meeting yesterday.
With the new rule stating that girls can only wear leggings if we have a top that goes to our mid-thigh, this is dangerous to student health. As the extreme temperatures in Florida, it can cause issues with exhaustion all the way to heat stroke. Why add a new rule that is detrimental to our education as it shifts girls' focuses from what we're learning to worrying about what we're wearing?
According to Spectrum News, the dress code changes led to a parent petition that gathered over 3,000 signatures. It argued that the rule violates school policy and disproportionately targets female students. It's going to be partly sunny today with highs around 90 degrees and a 70% chance of scattered afternoon rain. Lows tonight will be in the upper 70s, and more of the same is on tap for Friday. I'm Lisa Marzilli.
This is The Scoop, recorded at WMNF Tampa.